For those seeking isolation, there remain plenty of places where you could be alone, in the silent wilderness of nature, out of touch with all men. Get rich quick. You could still plant a stake on a diamond or a gold field, but you had to be tough enough to defend it against all comers. Nowadays, it's football pools. You could still be first to conquer any one of 100 virgin peaks, from the Matterhorn to Everest. Room and scope up there for a stout heart and a strong rope. Plenty of adventure under the sun. Seek oil or a pharaoh's tomb, and what's more, probably find it. For then the odds were more favorable, the competition less. Still strange and wonderful places to discover for science. Still people who had never seen a European, unspoiled and not yet tourist-minded. And if all else failed, well, there was always soldiering for the Queen. For in her service was adventure with some degree of security, as far as pay and food at any rate. Sweating it out in the Sudan, in Africa and India, defending the flag upon which the sun never sets. Soldiers of the Queen. But then one day in 1901, they were soldiers of the Queen no longer. Even a century must reach its end, even a Queen who had reigned for 63 years. Don the black and beat the drums, for the Queen was dead. The Queen who had been on the throne for so long that England could hardly credit her death. England wouldn't be the same without the Queen. Behind the gun carriage rode her son, Edward, and representatives of every kingdom in Europe. Europe wouldn't be the same without Victoria. And as at Windsor they bore the widow to her last resting place, there were many who wondered, fearful of change, unsure of the future, unsure of themselves. Yet, paradoxically enough, the reign of Victoria had known greater change in the world than any other 60 years in history. When Victoria was born in